Welcome back to beautiful scenic Burlington. We're here at the downtown transit center. It's around 3:40 p.m. In the afternoon, and we're just going to take a look at the buses and the transit center. There's the 7 North Avenue. Have a number of buses arriving. Seems like a busy time. All the fences at the Zampieri office building have had some chain link added to them to make it harder to gain entry, I assume. Here's an out-of-service bus. Let's see where that goes. It's hard to read that on the screen, but it says, "Welcome to the GMT Downtown Transit Center." And, oh, hey, Romeo.
Yeah. How are ya?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good to see you. You been good?
Depends on who you ask.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm sorry what happened the other day, really. That was unfortunate. The bike being stolen from you. I wish, when I looked at the video, I wish there was more that could have been done to correct the situation. And it's unfortunate. But did you manage to get your bike?
Yeah, the person dropped the bicycle shortly after they ran around.
Okay.
It's a rather unwieldy bicycle, and I don't think it was cooperating with their attempt to steal it. I honestly have no idea what they were doing.
I think what I would say is we should be there to help each other out and not be in a position where we kind of passively just say, either we don't know the name or, just kind of create a passive conversation. It's great that it's important that we help you out. When somebody assaults you, it's whether it's on GMT property or not, it's everybody's responsibility to help everybody out. And when I watched that video, I was not too excited at all. It's not very promising what I've seen in Burlington, really. I think everybody everybody should have dropped their whatever they have and help you out, just to make sure that you're okay. Regardless of everybody's view. I think when somebody's in trouble, we should help out. Period.
Yeah, I mean,
That's how community is.
it was
Goofy, man.
it was a strange. I got the sense that the person who stole the bicycle was known to the staff, because at least one staff member said they knew the person,
Okay.
but chose not to identify them.
Okay. I noticed the incident happened on. Hey, Mr. Normal. You see, sir?
I was going to take it.
This is Normal.
Hi, sir.
That young lady is Dakota.
Hello.
Yeah, we got the whole community here. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're here. Member of the community.
Romeo, would you remind me of your title here?
Yes, I'm Station and Customer Service Supervisor for Renowned Transit.
Thank you.
That's my daytime job.
Yeah.
But I also, when I'm not working here, I'm also the commissioner for the marketplace.
Right.
So I kind of wear different hats, more or less.
That's great.
You know, so, yeah. But listen, I'm glad that you do what you do. I think it's pretty important. Hey, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. Good to see you. We need civic-minded people who uphold the law, people who promote free speech. We need that. We need it in this city. And I'm glad that you're doing that.
Well, yeah, I'm here to promote transparency and really to I see this phone as a window where people can look at Burlington, many different aspects of Burlington.
Right. And, I value the work that you're doing as a human being, as somebody who moved here in the country, who didn't have a freedom where I come from, who came here. I enjoy the freedom I don't take for granted. So
Yeah.
I'm glad that you do that and uphold our free speech, really. So it's important to me, and whenever I see your videos, I'm grateful that you do what you're doing. Some people might not see it that way. It's all about education. Education is important.
Yeah.
When we learn something about it, we're much more receptive to what you're doing versus when people are not educated about it. They tend to be much more preventative and like, why are you doing this? Why are you looking at me? Why are you videotaping me? But they don't know the story behind it.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Yeah. It's I see it as a process, right? It's not everybody's gonna understand or agree with what I'm doing overnight.
Well, the good thing is that you're here on the platform. It's a public space, and you're free to film here. It's not an issue.
Thank you for making me feel welcome.
Yeah, absolutely. You can come here anytime. It's a public space. You are protected by the law, as far as I'm aware of. We welcome you here. You're regular folk in this city. Use the bus as you need. If you have any questions, come and see us. I'm happy to answer. My colleagues, I'm sure they're happy to answer.
Can I ask you one question now?
Yes, sir.
Sometimes I see coming up Cherry Street buses that say out of service. Like
Correct.
when I was over by the high school, I saw a few of those.
Yes, sir.
Do they come turn in here and then become in service?
Yes, so they become in service just close to when they're arriving and ending their trip. Some of them go out of service on their way out of here, on their way to the garage.
Mm-hmm.
So it really depends on, is it towards the end of a shift of a person?
Yeah.
But I want to avoid saying a lot about GMT because of the clock, and I'm not privy to give an official interview for GMT. But just to your question,
just my curiosity.
Yes.
Because I was wondering, do these have a route, or are they just going somewhere? Or?
Right, but the fun thing is, you see out of service right there?
Yeah.
We're supposed to put the next trip within 3 minutes of departure time. So, whatever that bus is, 3 minutes of departure time, we will put on it. That is Williston. It'll be departing at about 4 p.m. So it's got a little bit of time right now to sit here. It depends on what time they're departing, but 3 minutes is it, guaranteed.
Okay, so if you see a bus that's out of service and parked here, might be.
They're either on lunch or they're just about close to departing soon.
Yeah.
So it really depends.
Yeah.
But if somebody's completely done with their shift, they're not gonna hang out here anymore.
Yeah.
Go to the office.
All right. Thank you.
We've got a pretty good stuff going on here.
Yeah. No, I love the sort of civics education aspect of it, learning more about how Burlington works.
Yeah, Burlington's a beautiful place, and it's a beautiful station here. Amazing customer, amazing people. Love it here.
This is a brand new station for us old timers. It was completed in what year?
2016, I think.
2016.
2016, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have you walked through here? Have you been inside the platform?
Oh yeah, I've
Lobby area?
been a few times.
Oh, okay. Look, it's written on the wall. If you go inside, it's on the wall the names of the people who kind of architects, the mayor. I believe the mayor is still on it, and the people who were the management at the time.
Yeah.
They're on it as well.
Okay, I'll go take a look at that plaque. Yeah.
Take yourself at home. Feel free, check it out, stuff. Yeah,
All right.
so
Thank you.
yeah, you're absolutely welcome here.
And one other question I had while I was down at the high school.
Yeah.
And so I noticed that some buses stop at the high school,
Okay.
and then a lot of kids just kind of walk away.
Yeah.
And if this is too like sensitive or whatever, definitely I don't want to put you in a position.
Yeah, yeah.
But like I'm assuming that some kids come here to catch like other buses.
Correct. I mean, it depends on what the students want to board. Some will board number 7. We pick them up directly from there.
Yeah.
And we've seen someone goes there around this time. So 3:25 is official schedule, but 3:15 is when the students are let out.
Yeah.
And then they board from there. And then thereafter, whatever's left of them get picked up from here. So this is more or less the pick-up spot for everybody.
Yeah.
With the exception of the neighborhood buses, directed for VHS or the elementary schools, middle schools and whatnot.
Yeah.
They have like their dedicated services.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I imagine that's going to be changing once the new high school opens up.
I don't know. I don't want to get ahead of anybody.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm just assuming kids aren't going to walk all the way down here from the new high school.
Hey, you know what? If
we'll-
you're healthy enough, do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. All right, well, thanks, Romeo.
So what? No. You're gonna be late.
I'm going to be cutting my hair one day soon, too.
It looks good, man. You should keep it.
You're
that way.
bold to
Hey, you know
keep
what?
it short in the cold weather.
This is perfect for this. I mean, it's gonna get warmer a little bit. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so not bad at all.
That's what's inspiring me to go short again.
Oh, really? Oh, good. Yes.
All right, good to see you.
Good to see you. Thank you for your service.
You're welcome. That's Romeo. I think his last name is Von Hermann. He's a regular at city council meetings. He's of course, I've completely forgotten his title, but he's like a manager at DTC and involved in the Church Street Marketplace Commission. And he ran in the Democratic primary for city council in the South District. I hope I got that right. All right, so this is one of those out-of-service buses. And out of service. And also out of service. All right, we'll just walk back to the little lobby and take a look at that plaque. Oh, here we go. So this bus is now in service as 7 North Avenue.
You're not filming that, are you?
Yes, sir. Thanks. This is the 6 Shelburne. And here you can pick up the Williston. These are the lobby hours, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., except for Saturday and Sunday. All right, let's go in here. And see if we can find that plaque. Code of Conduct.
Tan lejos. Para eso nos tenemos que mover para allá.
No, moverse.
O sea, irnos para allá.
Sí, ya entendí.
Dice que sí hay para uno para que trabaje. Para el squasher.
¿Que usar con el bus para allá o...?
Sí.
Oye, claro. Si dan la comida ahí. Todo.
There are vending machines.
Pásame.
Oh my God.
Mi tía está en el país.
Oh. Service to Tilly Drive. Yeah. There you go. This must be Romeo's office. Station and Customer Service Supervisor.
Vamos a sacar.
Naloxone, also called Narcan.
Usted necesita primero hablar.
This is where you can buy your tickets.
¿Cómo te vas a ir ahorita si tienes que hablar con el patrón? ¿Hoy descansaste? Sí, güey. ¿Mañana chambas?
It's a beautiful language. Yep, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
Downtown Transit Center. The beautiful folks behind this beautiful place.
All right.
The senator on the top, the mayor, former general manager. I think that was the former assistant general manager, and so on. And it was open 2016. Is when it opened over there, over here rather.
All right.
We try to do our best to upkeep this place really. You know.
Now, are these restrooms?
Yeah, this is 2 restrooms.
Oh, that's. I didn't realize this place had restrooms. Open to the general public?
Yeah.
That's great. That's a nice service to have. Oh, can I take a look inside?
Absolutely.
All right. So, it's got everything you'd hope for.
Huh?
It's got the basics.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
Just the basics. They're the same both. They're the same thing.
All right.
I like it. Good station.
Yeah.
Station. We keep our schedules over here. Folks just chill out here.
Yeah. This is a nice place to be when it's really cold
This is more or
outside.
less the map of the station if you think about it. This is where we're at right now. The bus is here. If you could tell, it says bus lineup based on arrival order.
Right.
And so when people ask, hey, where's my bus? You're like, Wilson is right here. Number 5 could be maybe behind or in front of it. And then, of course, you get this is more or less north-northeast, south-southeast kind of trips.
Yeah.
The way I look at it. And then you get the Link Express is on Pearl Street. Cherry Street is where originally buses used to stop. If you remember before the station was open.
Yeah.
We have just right there the quote unquote the bus station, small one. This is now the current boarding map, and you can see the Greyhound,
Yeah.
the buses, stuff back out there.
Those line up in front of the
Yeah,
state office building.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. This is our booth over here.
And this is where people buy tickets, right?
Yep, this is where the tickets are here. Anybody who has questions, they can come and talk to us and everything. And we'll just answer whatever questions related to GMT that they ask us of us. So we try to make sure everybody's welcome here and that we have as much answers as we can provide to everybody to make sure they're welcome. And if there's any issues, we contact the relevant social services department or PPD if necessary. You know, just to make sure this is like all wraparound service here for everybody, basically.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah, absolutely. If you have any questions about our boarding maps, this is the current ones, or rather the bus map and guide.
Yeah.
So some updates for our Pine Street bus, but for the most part, everything is pretty much close to what it should be. But this is the current 5. Let me see here. If you look at it, we made 5. Oh, yeah. So if you look at it now, we're returning back from Champlain Parkway and Home Avenue. Before we used to go to GMT and turn around and loop around back here.
But the Pine Street's been cut off now. Yeah, I was just down there the other day. Yeah.
So we make sure that is included in here, so folks are informed who live out there and use our buses for that.
That's great.
So yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for visiting us.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Yeah, and you're welcome anytime here.
Okay.
Yes.
Thanks,
sir.
Romeo.
You too.
Well, that's a tour of the downtown transit center. Let's just get a nice shot of it. Goodbye from beautiful scenic Burlington.